Have you ever had a teacher who tried to fail an entire class? Our teacher, Mr. Henderson, took 2 weeks off. Family emergency, he said. I think he just saw the substitute list and ran. Her name was Ms. Pritchard. She didn't walk into our 6th grade classroom. She marched in, clipboard in one hand, glasses halfway down her nose, wearing a sweater that said, "I swear this is real." Shh, I'm thinking. She was not thinking. I promise you she was never once thinking. First thing out of her mouth, "I don't do questions, I don't do group work, and I don't do fun." To children, she said that to children. Now she had one rule. Whenever she asked something, you had to raise your hand, stand up, say your name, then answer, like we were in court. First kid she calls on is Marcus. Sweet guy. Stands up, says his name, starts answering, and she goes, "Wrong, sit down, next." Marcus sat down like someone told him his dog moved away without him. And I felt it, that little spark in the room. When a whole class silently agree, "Okay, it's war now. Day 3, history lesson." She points at the map and goes, "What year did this war start?" And quiet, straight A Sophia stands up, says her name perfectly, and answers in a full pirate accent. Out of nowhere, a pirate. Ms. Pritchard blinks. "What was that?" Sophia goes, "That was my answer, Ms. Pritchard." Arr! I had to put my whole fist in my mouth. Then the next kid did an accent, then the next. By lunch, the entire class was answering everything like cartoon villains. She tried writing names down, but there were 26 of us. You can't arrest a whole room. Then came Devin. Pop quiz. She reads question 3. Name one invention from the Industrial Revolution. Devin, dead serious, no smile, goes, "The Blumfeldinator." Silence. We are all vibrating. Nobody laughs out loud. We've evolved past that. We just shake. "The Blumfeldinator?" she says. "Yes, ma'am. Changed everything." And she wrote it down on the clipboard. She wrote it down. But here's what none of us knew. The vice principal, Mr. Okafor, was doing class observations that week, and he'd been standing in the back doorway for 10 whole minutes. Long enough to hear her call group discussions, a waste of everyone's oxygen. Long enough to watch her tell Marcus his handwriting looked like a spider fell in ink and gave up. She finally turns around, sees him, goes completely pale. He just said, real quiet, "Ms. Pritchard," a word. We never saw her again. Mr. Henderson came back Monday looking way too relaxed for a man with a family emergency. We didn't ask. He looked around, grinned, and went, "So, I heard you had an interesting 2 weeks." We told him everything. The pirate. The Blumfeldinator. He laughed so hard he had to sit on his own desk. Then he said, "Yeah, I'm never taking time off again." To this day, when me and my friends are stuck in some pointless meeting, somebody always leans over and whispers, "The Blumfeldinator," and we're gone. Every single time. We never learned anything that month, not one thing. But 20 years later, we still talk about it, so who really failed that class?